Hello there, Jesse Ogas here with Firefly Autism, and I want to give you a quick tour of this amazing, beautiful building that will become the home for Firefly in June of 2020. This is the early childhood entryway. So the bottom floor will be for all early childhood programs, and then the upper floor will be for all school age, and then in the evenings it's going to become a center for adults on the spectrum. So a lot of exciting things happening right now. So let's go on in. So let's walk into the gym real quick, because this is what we call the war room. This is our gymnasium. Now we're going to be able to incorporate health programs into the other programs that we have going on. This is the early childhood wing. This first office here on my right will be all of our administrative offices. These are the conference rooms. One of the issues in our current space is we never have room for conferences with parents. And then we'll have HR, and then we have our clinical liaison office. The cool thing is our staff will actually have an amazing lounge where they can come in, they can work, they can relax. Right now in our current facility, their space is a quarter of what they're going to have here. We're going to have a library for the EC kids, and that construction you see right to my right, that is an early learning childhood bathroom. These will be training bathrooms where the little babies that come in that aren't potty trained, this is where they're going to learn. A lot of changes have happened since we bought the building. We're going to have an elevator, fully functional elevator. So for the first time in Firefly's history, we'll be able to work with children who are in wheelchairs, but in need of ABA therapy as well. This used to be the principal's office. This will become a classroom. Here we have another classroom. Here we have another classroom. This will be my office right here, and this will be my chief clinical officer's office, Ken Wynn. We'll have a little conference area in here where we can meet with staff, meet with parents, and in here we're building staff bathrooms. This is another EI, early intervention classroom, another classroom, and then where this gentleman's working right there, that becomes another early intervention classroom as well. This is going to become the entrance for our school age kids from ages 7 to age 21. School will be used during the day from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. with kids, but in the evenings from 5:30 to 8:30 or 9:30, it'll be for adults on the spectrum, first time. This beautiful room is going to become our boardroom. We're going to become a community center as well. This is going to be home-based. Currently, home-based has no place, no office space. This is going to be one of the observation rooms. So what I mean by that is it's a one-way window where the child and the therapist will be working on one side of the room, and on the other side, our BCBA and the parents will be watching the lesson and be learning how to continue the therapy. One of the things that my team brought up is that we need a nursing station. So for moms who are still nursing, it could be staff, it could be mothers that are coming for a parent-teacher conference. Also, this is going to be a conference room. I don't know if you've noticed, there's some dark and light places. These light fixtures here are all coming out. They're fluorescent, and one of the biggest issues with fluorescent lights when you're talking about children on the spectrum is that they can actually see the light dance, and so it creates a sensory issue for them, and it overloads them with stimuli. We're going to have LED, which is clean, bright, white light. This area here will be offices for Dr. Amanda Kelly, our home-based director, for our clinical director as well, and for assistants. Because one of the things is that they have to have support staff while they're supervising all of their staff. I'm telling you, it is an amazing organization and an amazing staff that we have that are dedicated and committed to the mission of Firefly Autism. This here will become the nurses station. We're one of the few organizations that has a registered nurse on staff. And we did that because we began to notice 2 years ago that we had students developing diabetes. We also noticed an increase in obesity and other medical issues. We don't just work with children on the spectrum, we work with children with a variety of cognitive disorders or other developmental disabilities as well. So this might not look like much right now, but this is going to be the lunchroom. We're going to have several refrigerators, cabinets, where kids bring their food in, they store their food. They have compartments within the refrigerators that are dedicated specifically to every child. This little room in here is going to be another training bathroom. This is a classroom. This is another classroom that we've got. And again, notice the natural light. Here is another classroom, right in here. That's the boys' bathroom that they're working on currently. And again, all of our bathrooms will be ADA accessible. We have another classroom. This is another classroom. And right in the center here, this is going to be our PC offices. So all of our line staff need space to do their work as well, because one of the things about ABA is that we're inputting data every 5 to 8 minutes in the laptops, so that at the end of the day we graph the progress of the child. In real time, we can change the lesson plan for that day or the following day or even for the week. We can identify what the environment was that created a trigger and caused the child to have a breakdown, and we can remove it from the environment moving forward. It's all about the science and it's about the data with ABA therapy. So thank you so much for taking this tour with me. I really appreciate it. I would love for you to consider coming down in real time and walk it with me as well, so that you can see the vision of where we're going. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.